The literal definition of socialism. Noun. A political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. By this definition, the United States of America was founded as a constitutional socialist republic. No, Russia is not socialist. It's clearly not community-run, nor is China socialist. They are both communist. And Marxism and communism both oppose actual socialism. You're saying, wait, the United States was meant to be socialist? Well, let me show you. This is the Declaration of Independence. I will start with the second paragraph of the preamble. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights governments are instituted among men deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. The people are in charge. That is socialist by definition. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute a new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers on such a form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such a government, and to provide a new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. And then it goes into the problems with King George and what he did, and their reasoning that the people need to overthrow his government and create a new government where the people are equal in their rights. Often quoted is the French Revolution cry out of a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And this was a crying, constant saying among the American revolutionaries when we created our government. A government of the people, by the people, and for the people. This is, by definition, socialism. Our system was set up so that the people are in charge, and then they elect representatives to legislate the people's opinion on their behalf. And the legislators then give their information to the executive, the president, whose job is to see to it that the legislated law, by the will of the people, is actually brought into enforcement. And the Supreme Court's rules just to make sure that it all complies with existing legislative law and the Constitution. Checks and balances of the people. America was founded as a socialist republic. Let that sink in.